Going back about a year ago, I reviewed Jeecoo G80 RGB wireless headsets. And you know what? I was pretty surprised. These things were pretty good. They're only $65.99, and they perform like a headset that costs twice as much. They sounded really nice, and you know what? I still use them until this day. A year later, they still work great. No issues, and they sound awesome. I got a little excited, like Macho Man and the Slim Jims, when I found out that Jeecoo released some more audio products, and I picked up a few speakers here, some gaming speakers. Now these are USB powered RGB Bluetooth gaming speakers. Two different models. We got the Jeecoo M20 and we got the Jeecoo M30. Now I couldn't resist buying just one, because you know what, the prices on these things are not bad at all. I mean, the Jeecoo M20, I got it on sale for only $26. The Jeecoo M30, I got it on sale for $39.99. I mean, that is incredible. That's like hardly nothing compared to like a speaker you would find elsewhere. And you know, judging by the headsets, I'm pretty excited to see how these things sound. It appears that the specification on the box of the M20 and the M30 are pretty much the same. They pretty much have the same specs. But the M30 does have more RGB features and maybe a bigger speaker driver. The one thing that's cool about the M20 is supposedly you can actually turn it into a soundbar, which I thought that was really awesome when I saw that. At first I thought it was just a soundbar, but then I realized it actually disattached from each other and you can use it as two different speakers. I actually like that. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, let's unbox the M20 here. And you can see in the box right here, there's a lot of bubble wrap. And it's boxed up pretty well for a headset that's only, or not headset, but a speaker that's only $25. It's actually pretty good. And we have some, like a manual and a 18-month warranty little slip. And it looks like the manual is right here. You can see like all the different configurations and you know how to hook this up. It's pretty simple. Both of these speakers pretty much work off of only USB, and that's it. And the Bluetooth. So there is no plug-in where you have to plug it into the power or anything like that, which is honestly, that's pretty cool. So let's say if you have a gaming laptop and you want to travel with a better pair of speakers and have better sound, this may be a solution. We're going to find out. And here's the speakers right here. We're going to take the bubble wrap off these speakers and see how they look. And there appears to be like a volume knob at the top right here. Let's see if we can get to where that is. And that looks pretty cool. Let's see if we can actually get all this bubble wrap off. Look at all this bubble wrap. They wrap this thing up really good. Anyway, look at this bubble wrap. It's crazy. And we're getting there. We have the USB connection right here. Pretty cool. Just like the headsets, it runs off of USB. There is no aux connection, so you can't plug this into like a regular aux, 3.2mm aux, unfortunately, or 3.5mm that is. This is strictly USB and Bluetooth. And this is what these speakers look like right here. And yeah, they have metal grills. Like the grills are not like cheap, crappy grills. And you have the button right here. It clicks in. I guess that's how you powered the actual speaker. You can click the actual button in, or you can turn the knob, the volume control, and zoom in here. You look at the metal grills. There's actually some premium metal grills on this thing, and that's quite impressive. Because usually, like a cheap pair of speakers, you have plastic, crappy grills, and this thing has like actual metal grills. I'm impressed. I haven't even listened to it yet. And I'm assuming at the top right there, you get the where the RGB lights are. We'll see that soon when we test out. You have that little button on top and the knob. Pretty cool. Alright, here's one thing I cannot resist doing right here. This has had me really excited. You can actually connect both these speakers together and turn it into a sound bar. I mean, that's so awesome. Look at this. This is amazing. Look at this thing. Let's get an up close look at this. Nice metal grill soundbar. Can't wait to listen to how this sounds. This thing looks amazing. Look at this. Is awesome. Look at that. And I really like the volume control knob right here. A nice clicky volume control knob with a button built into it for power and all kinds of stuff. Look at this. It's awesome. Now, I'm completely sold on this thing, and I haven't even listened to it yet. I just love that you can connect both the speakers together. That is so cool. Alright, now it's time to dive into the box of the M30. And the M20s are white and the M30s are black. Let's see what we have here. The M30s don't connect to each other, but I'm suspecting these are going to be still pretty cool. Let's take a look at these things. Let's take a look at what we have here. We got some nice bubble wrap. These things are wrapped up really well. Both speakers. And much like the M20s, we have the manual. Gives you all the configurations and all that stuff. You have the 18 months warranty. They stand by their products. So Jeecoo is definitely very, very good with their products. They definitely guarantee these things work great. And we have a manual right here with all the pretty much simplistic hookup. It's just a USB connection. And I guess this pair of speakers has more buttons on it. You can change like the lighting on it, like the RGB lighting. You can do like the volume control's a little different. You don't have a knob. You see here the specifications for the actual speakers and audio is pretty much the same as the M20s, but these are a little bit more fancier when it comes to the RGB lighting. And these speakers don't have a knob on it. They have like a push button for volume control and the RGB lighting, and Bluetooth and stuff like that. So once again, these speakers actually have metal grills. I'm quite impressed by the build quality. Considering the price range of these speakers, it's not plastic crap. It's actually metal grills. It's actually pretty good. I love the clicky buttons on the M30. They are just as fun as the M20 volume knob. I love it. It's pretty cool. Now let's take a listen to the M20 speakers. I recorded some audio footage here. Let's see how they sound. And you know what? For the price range, these speakers sound pretty good. They're not bad at all. I mean, didn't hardly pay anything for them compared to like a premium speaker, and they sound pretty decent. They sound way better than like let's say a gaming laptop. So if you want to travel with these speakers, plug them in, you're guaranteed to get way better sound than a gaming laptop or regular TV speakers. This thing sounds pretty amazing. Now let's take a listen to the M30. Now the M30s sound a little different than the M20s. They sound a little bit more full range in my opinion. The bass, once again, you're not going to get like a huge amount of bass or anything out of either speakers, but the RGB lighting on the M30s are much cooler because they light up and you can actually change the different configurations on the RGB. The sound, once again, very, very crisp from both speakers. They sound very crisp, nice and clear, no distortion. For the price range, both speakers sounded pretty amazing. I'm actually surprised they actually sounded this crisp and clear for the price range. Once again, much like the headsets that I reviewed a year ago, both of these speakers, yeah, I would actually recommend buying these speakers. They're actually pretty decent. If you want a affordable pair of speakers, and the best thing about them is they don't even run on power. You just plug them into your USB and you're good. Supposedly they also work on Xbox, because Xbox supports USB audio devices, so you can also use this on like an Xbox Series S or X, which is pretty cool. If you have a Series S, like a white model, you can get the white speakers and they match it. Yeah, but if you have a gaming PC and you want to travel with an extra pair of speakers that sound way better than your laptop, this is a very, very inexpensive fix, and they actually sound way better than a gaming laptop speaker. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this. It sounds pretty good. These Jeecoo speakers are actually, I'm glad I own them. They definitely sound much better than conventional laptop speakers or TV speakers. If you go down to the description down below, you have a link that takes you to both speakers and the Jeecoo Amazon store. Check it out. You never know what you're going to find. I am looking forward to buying more Jeecoo products. I love their stuff. Their stuff's pretty good. I'll see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys want to see more product reviews, let me know down below, and let me know what you think.